What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Joe Chapo back in the building. Another edition of If They Only Knew. As always, you got your boy Main Light. Mathematics and main now and shit, yo. Welcome to the chat.
Yo, what's good, everybody?
Hold on.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Wait.
Hold on.
Just go with man. You don't got to do mathematics. Just go with man.
Hold on. I don't like that, yeah. Damn, is it gonna start over, yo? What the fuck? This shit is pissing me off, yo. All right, here we go. What up? It's your boy Joe Chapo back in the building. Another edition of If They Only Knew. As always, we got your boy Main Light out in the hill. What up, man? What's going on?
Yo, what's good, everybody? Make sure you hit that subscribe, like, share, comment. Don't forget to make sure you hit that bell, hit it up all the way so you get our videos first thing smoking.
Yes, sir. Yo, today we got a wild one. We got the West Coast of the building and shit, yo. We got matter of fact, introduce yourself, sir. I was about to introduce you, but you introduce yourself.
Yeah, LOCCO. Yeah, we already know what it is. Music finna drop real soon. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for letting me be on your show. You know what I mean? Blessings to you and your family. We're gonna start off this new year right. 2022.
Yes, sir.
I got Bust Down. I got the Turned Up dropping. I got Can't Breathe dropping. I got I Hope God album dropping. I got some music we can play in the altar. I got some music we can play in the streets. I got all that.
Yes, sir.
I'm heating up the whole studio.
Yes, sir. Well, shit, yo, we definitely appreciate you tapping in. I know we had some technical difficulties. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you being patient with us. You know what I'm saying? Like always, we started the same way. Tell us a little bit about yourself, where you from, and how you came up, man.
Yeah, my name LOCCO. Yeah, I grew up in areas of West Side Long Beach, you know, Springdale, Windward to be exact. You know, I grew up in a lot of foster care. A couple times I went to juvenile hall for robberies, and I went to prison for the same thing. Right now, I just came from the pen probably like 2 years ago. So I just started finding my passion in this music when I was like 13. I was just sitting there. I was in my feelings. I ain't gonna lie. I started rapping about my mama and stuff, and then I just started hearing my homeboy say, "Hey, bro, you got some hot shit going for yourself." So you know, I just kept to it, and I started talking about the streets, talking about the lifestyle I went through. Grew up in the trap, grew up gang banging, and all that. You know, now I just recently got engaged. About to have my twins on the way. Just had my son last year. So you know, I got two beautiful daughters. You know, I'm just counting my blessings every day, each year, every time I can. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Well, let's kind of take it back a little bit. Tell us how it was growing up on the West Side, man.
Man, it's crazy. It's actually like I was in foster care. I'm gonna put it like that. So I didn't have no home. I always ran because I didn't like that home oriented shit. So I left and I decided to be in the streets. I first started being in like Pomona and LA and stuff like that. And I was getting in a bunch of fights and shit and seeing everybody be from different hoods and different shit like that. And then one day I just walked with my homeboy. He was a known member from where I'm from. And he just one day was like, "Hey, bro, like just come home, bro. Like we love you. You my nigga. Like you make sure that you good. We make sure you good, shit like that." So I'm like, "All right, cool." Like, you know, and I just got put on, bro. I got jumped in and they beat the shit out of me. I ain't gonna lie. But they welcomed me with a blunt, couple of drinks. We had a couple champagne parties, shit like that. And then, you know, I just started learning how to squabble and tell people where I was from. And, you know, it was hard at times, started carrying guns and, you know, shit like that. And shit got crazy, but I never let the streets break me. You know what I mean? I always sought like greatness and goodness in the streets. You know what I mean? Like, like so far as like loyalty, honesty, trust, you feel me? Niggas having your back, you know, right or wrong, you feel me? You bounce and build your peoples, you know what I mean? And then it was robbing for me. So like every day I was sneaking in the house with a ski mask and like gloves and shit until one day my mama catch me and she like, "What the fuck is you doing?" Like, you know, I came right in the house with a ski mask over my head and shit. She like, "What the fuck?" And she like, I thought you was finna sit here and shoot us up and all that. So I'm like, nah, man, you know, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I want to get you nice shit. I like nice shit, you know what I mean? And you know, I gang bang. So like, I just lived the lifestyle I live in. And then they were like, all right, cool. You know, they were like more cool with it, but they were mad, you know, because I chose that life. Like, I'm out of all my family members, I'm the only one that decided to be a Keyway, which Keyway is like a Crip, you know what I mean? So, like, my family, like, they from the mafia. They from like the mob and shit like that, and they look
Italian.
different, yeah. So, other than that, I just started like trying to get myself together, and you know, it's been hard, cause like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, my last time, my mama died when I was like 14. I was in juvenile hall. She was on dialysis and pumping other people's blood in her system. She always had a thing where when she walked down the street, she would pass out. You know what I mean? I have to call the ambulance. So I ended up pulling a gun on somebody at the burger stand in the hood, and that was the last time I seen my mama. So I went to juvenile hall. I spent 3 years there, and my stepmom and my dad walked in and told me, "Hey, like, you know, your mom died." And I'm like, "That's, you know, that shit broke a nigga." So I started seeking revenge on enemies and fighting people and robbing it and doing all the sorts of shit that I shouldn't have had to. So I started tatting my body up, bro. Like, because like, I felt so much pain inside of me. The only time I felt good was under that needle, bro. And I ain't gonna lie to you. Other than that, I'll be in the studio or drinking, on drugs, tripped out. Right now, I ain't gonna lie, I got past a lot of shit. I lost so many homies in like the last 3 years, bro, to gang violence, to a bunch of other shit, you know what I mean? The homie got in a car crash, died. The homie got stabbed, died, you feel me? And like, I just seen so many homies switch, my nigga. Like, the loyalty wasn't there, the trust, everything's been broken, you feel me? I mean, I still go to my hood, I still what's up to my people and shit, but I tell my little homies and shit, like, my nigga, like, if you ain't really in 10 toes like I was before, okay, like, leave that shit alone, my nigga. Like, there ain't no point even making a name for yourself, because this gang shit, bro, like, niggas ain't the same no more, my nigga. I remember when it was like 5, 10 of us, bro. We only had like 3 guns, bro. We see an enemy, my nigga, we will give a nigga like, all right, bro, you gotta swap with the homies, cuz, like, and get on, you feel me? Now it's like niggas wanna shoot the nigga, do all this shit, and then niggas go to jail and become PCs, you feel me? I done seen my main nigga snitch on my big homie, you feel me? And could end up getting life and all that type of shit. So I'm like, fuck, my nigga. So I get out of prison, I see the big homies, they see me do the same thing, stopping cars, gang banging, doing all that shit, and then they just told me, hey, Pearl, like, Loco, you got another family, fool. You already lost your family twice. You feel me? So now it's like, I need you to get your shit together and think about your morals and focus on life and focus on the dream. So I started thinking about music, my nigga, and doing better in my life. So, you know, like, I got a whole story, bro. Like, I done sat here and told niggas a whole bunch of shit. My big homies, you told me straight up, hey, cuz, like, stop being in the section, lead that shit to the little homies. You feel me? Come say what's up to us. Even when you get on, make sure you ball out with the hood. You know you always have a home here, but go live your life. So, like, I really like, I like gardening, my nigga. I like planting flowers. I like growing trees, apple trees, weed trees, you know, like pumpkins and all that shit. I do all that shit, you know what I mean? Cause like,
it brings you
it makes me
peace.
find a peace in myself, my nigga. You know what I mean? Like, so I come up from a lot of shit, bro. You know what I mean? And I appreciate my interview on this, bro. Like, I really do, bro. Cause like, you
It's
know, if
all
I
good,
can
man.
make
We
it,
appreciate you.
if I can come this far and not break, I've been stabbed, bro. My little homies left me for dead in the hospital, bro. I got stabbed at a club by like 5 niggas, bro. I laid there in the hospital for 3 hours. You feel me? Like, I was flatlined, cuz, like, I ain't gonna lie to nobody, bro. And like, as soon as I went in, it was like a movie. I got stabbed. I didn't know I got stabbed. I'm still trying to fight these niggas at the club. Like, what's the deal? Come back. Like, next thing I know, I go, the hunger look at me and she see my shirt all leaking and shit. And I'm like, oh, no, that's the beard probably, you feel me? And I lifted up my shirt, and it's like if you poke a soda can, like, it was just pouring out, my nigga. It was just pouring out on my shit. And I'm like, oh shit, nigga stabbed me, like. And then so I get in the car. I didn't even know how bad it was, bro. Like, Like as soon as I get to the hospital, bro, it's like a movie, bro. Like how on 50 Cent on his interviews and shit, it's just like that when he got shot 9 times, bro. Lights started flickering. You see the city lights. As soon as you get into the hospital room, it was like black and white. And then next thing I know, they trying to put an oxygen mask on me, nigga, on everything. I couldn't breathe. None of that. I just passed out. And boom. And then I guess they said I flatlined. Right after that, like that was my first experience really with God. I'm not even gonna lie, because I really have a lot of God in me, bro. Like I like died, bro, like flatline. Like they were getting ready to put me in a bag, all this. They were telling my wife. My wife told me the story and everything, what they was telling her, like he died, like he's flatline right now, like, you know what I mean? And so all my people, my dad, they show up to the hospital and shit, and fucking out of nowhere, I started seeing the clouds, bro. It was a dark room. And it started going like to a light, bro. And then it started going to like it was the sky. And then like I'm like, oh, bro, I really made it to heaven. You know what I mean? Like I'm cool. Like I'm a good spirit, and I'm like, I'm so happy, bro. I was so at peace, bro. I didn't feel nothing. Next thing I know, I remembered my wife, bro, the woman I just met. You feel me? I've been with her for 5 years now. We about to get married this summer. But
That's dope.
like around that time, I just met her. So I told God, I said, hey, God, I know I'm going to heaven and I appreciate and I love that. But you know how you're supposed to talk to God like if he's your homie or your person. So I'm talking to him like, hey, look, I have this woman on earth that I love. Like, I don't want to die until I show her that I really love her and I really give a fuck about her. Please give me another chance in life. Next thing I know, the light went away, boom. And I woke up and she was sitting right next to me on my hospital bed, just holding me. And I just told her, I said, you don't know the story. You don't know the real thing that I just seen, babe. You don't understand. I really know who God is. Like, this shit is crazy. I'm a hood nigga. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't believe in the devil. I didn't believe in God. I didn't believe in none of that shit. You know what I mean? So like to see that and really feel that with my own eyes and my spirit and my soul, I'm like, oh, I got a second chance. You know what I mean? And then right when I woke up, I'm like, I'm calling my homies. I'm like, hey, where y'all at? Like, y'all pulling up on me, y'all my everyday niggas, like pull up on me. They're like, oh, we coming local, we on the way, we on the way. Never show up. On the dead homies, I started tripping. I'm like, cuz you niggas got me fucked up. Like, say no more. So every day I sat there for like 2 weeks straight. And every day I thought about murder, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I thought about killing my niggas, bro. And that shit drove me sick. I used to wake up and throw up, bro. Like just thinking about the plots of what I wanted to do to my brothers, bro. And then you know how to be like, I remember these are my sandbox niggas. We share the same mamas. We share the same dreams. We want kids and families. So I'm like, I had to come to my senses and be like, I can't do that to them. I can't do that to my nieces and nephew that I love. I can't do that to mama. You know what I mean? I can't kill my niggas. You feel me? So I told my niggas straight up, and this was like 4.5 years ago. And I just texted my niggas. I said, look, bro, every time I come around you guys, ever since I came home, I feel like you niggas left me for dead in the hospital. So now it's like, bro, every time I see you smile at me, I want to slap the shit out of you, bro. I want to put a blower to you, bro. I want to make you feel what I feel, my nigga. And me not show up, but I'm an authentic nigga. I'm still gonna show up. But it's like, bro, you niggas didn't do that for me, bro. So all that loyalty, trust, everything went out the window. So I'm like, you know what, bro? I love y'all, bro. Y'all left me for dead. I don't want to have this escalate, but I can't be y'all homies no more, bro. I can't be y'all brothers no more. You feel me? And I even still see my moms because not my blood mom, but I have like 4 moms. I have my mom-in-law. I have my stepmom. She just died like 2 years ago too. And I have my blood mom, and then I have my godmom. So my godmom, she was more of like the neighborhood mom, like you know, all different walks of life come through, and she'd throw you a bag of weed, give you love, get you, you feel me? Like get a nigga straight, you feel me? So we like they see her and they be like, oh, what's up with my nigga LOCCO? Like, is he good? Like, you feel me? Mom be like, your brother said something about you, like they miss you. I'm like, look, mom, they left me for dead, you feel me? So my mom understand that fact. But I mean, if I see him, I'm not gonna do none of that extra shit, you know what I mean? Because I found a higher power in life. I found greatness. I found my music. So that's why I have a song coming out, Why They Change on Me. You feel me? It's like, I consider your brothers a love. How could you pain on me? Let me for dead who were thick in the blood. How could you change on me? And you to pull me through. I'm going on you, looking at you to pull me through. All this pain on me, you feel me? Some shit that I wrote a long time ago. You feel me? I ain't got the words all the way right. I ain't really thought about my music for so long on that one, but I have a real song that I wrote the last time I went to county because I just came home for 5,300. So you feel me? Like now I'm just counting my blessings. I have little ones. I have a son. I love my son, but you should see how he is now. Like he won. He just turned 1 December 16th. So he like this in the video. He like this in all videos, like throwing up the sea. I'm just like, fuck. He be doing a little rolling and shit. I be like, man, my nigga, like even my daughter, my daughter, she's 8 now. Last time I heard her, she got so mad. She was like, on crib, cuz you got me fucked up. I was like, what the fuck, nigga? What the fuck? Like, the homies, we all look at her like, Lola, that's not right. That's not right. You feel me? Like, we even tell her mama, my wife was like, oh, nah, girl, you're not finna be like that. You know what I mean? I'm like, well, they can't get mad because they're my babies, you know? Like, because when I get mad, that hood side come out of me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I go to church, I love God, but you played that straw, bro. I'm tripping. You feel me? Like, shit.
Yeah. I feel you, yo. Shit, yo. So, I mean, what's life like now for you, man? Now that you know, you made your decision to leave the streets behind. You got a different calling. You know, is it a struggle still, or is it? I mean, are you walking the righteous path here?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm trying this righteous thing out, but there's a lot of people that know me. You know what I mean? Not even just through the music or anything like that. It's just a lot of people that know me from that hood nigga. You feel me? So a lot of people don't see that God in me. They don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? So when I see them, a lot of times I squabble. I have to do what I have to do. You know, other than that, if a nigga sit here and, hey, where you from? Hey, look, my nigga, I ain't on that level no more, my boy. Like straight up, they keep pushing the issue there, bro. I'm originally from 80s, bro, West Coast. But look, my nigga, ain't nobody on that level. But if you on that level with me, my nigga, we could do, ain't no bitching. Like straight the fuck up, you know what I mean? Like, so, but other than that, I try to like, I try going to church, bro. I try like listening to like gospels, T. Jakes. I really like Joel Osteen. I don't know if you ever heard of him. Joel Osteen. I want to go to his church, bro. I'm thinking about flying out there and going to see him. Like
out in
he got me
Texas.
through a lot of shit. And there's this one Christian rapper, right? He raps about God a lot, and I could see he come through the same type of struggle. I guess he lost his brother through gun violence and gang shit too. But I've seen how he changed. So like him and Pyrex, like they have a message of greatness. Of both of them come from killing, the hood shit, same things I came from, same things of like homies switching. They were left for dead, and you know, and I hear them on my stereo when I ride down the street with my wife. I think about it. I'm like, man, I need to be more powerful in the good, bro, instead of being powerful in the bad. So I try to just keep myself in the scriptures. I just started reading the Bible. I'm not gonna lie. I just finished all Genesis. Now I'm on Exodus, and then I be going through all different types of chapters with the Lord. And then I try to seek good, not of evil, for you may live. For the Lord, the God of hosts, may be with you as He has spoken. Amos chapter 5, verse 14. You feel me? I try to focus on that, and then I think about when shit fuck with my mind, because you know there's an energy out in this world. You know what I mean? That fucks with you. So I think about John chapter 14, verse 27, which is, peace I leave with you, peace I give to you. I do not give to you as the world give it to you. Do not be afraid. You know what I mean? Like, do not let your hearts be afraid, like trouble and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, however that scripture goes. You know what I mean? I'm not even trying to fuck it up, but that's just what I try to focus on. Like, oh yeah, God gives me peace. You know, and just recently, I went through a thing called an adversary, which is like basically God puts adversaries around you, which are basically like demons, like Satan's workers, and they torture you. Basically, that nobody can see, but you can see them. And you have to look up to God. You have to have your spiritual cleansed, and you have to go through the fires and the pits of hell And the torment for nights and nights. I dealt with that so much, bro. They was breaking my feet, breaking my fingers, stabbing me, doing all sorts of stuff, bro. And like people that are hearing what I'm saying, like they'll see that I'm not bushing, that actually are real spiritual. You know what I mean? They know what I'm talking about. And to accept Jesus Christ as your personal Lord and Savior, it's amazing. You know what I mean? Because right at the end of that, God gave me a promise, like He does with everybody, every other creation. He gives you a promise to hold on to. So I held on to that promise, and that's when Jesus Christ comes through, gives you the commandments of His life, and tells you He died for your sins, and He comes as an orb. He came as like pure as water, bro. Like if He was like just standing here, bro, like pure as water came, He went inside of me. I felt Him go inside of my heart, and then He sat next to me and told me wash His feet. And I was like, that's crazy how I seen that. But it's a blessing because God calls you. Like Isaiah 43 verse 1, God will call you by your name because you belong to Him. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like, no matter what sins I've done in the hood life, the drug dealing, the hurt I've done to people, I'm like, I just ask for forgiveness, and I ask God to forgive me for hurting the ones that I've hurt out there that probably still want to hurt me or kill me. You know what I mean? So that keeps angels around me that protect me in ways that I could see the evil coming, but right before I even feel to do anything, or if I get paranoid or whatnot, I can see the angels, bro. I can see the works of God. And that's how God wants us all to be, is not to be blind, but to seek the goodness in life.
Yeah. Definitely, yeah. Those are some deep words, man. For real. For real. Man, yeah.
I just got some chills, my brother. Believe that, man.
Yeah. See, Maine can relate because he actually, kind of went through a similar situation. He got stabbed as well. And, he almost died, and that was life changing, man. Like, I can only imagine, man. Damn.
Yeah, and
I mean,
nobody there for
it's
you,
dope
man.
to hear this path. It's dope to hear that you're not afraid to express how you feel about your religion or whatever you want to call it. Some people say they're spiritual, some people say they're religious. I'm not sure what you consider yourself, but the fact that you speak on it freely and you don't care, that's dope, man. I like that. For real. And I respect everything, that you're saying and everything you're going through, man.
I
Like
appreciate
everything
that,
you've
man.
overcome, man. Like the odds are stacked against you and you still push it through. You still see that light. That's dope, man. That's nothing but respect right there, for real, man.
It even says the ones that will take it and endure the pain until the end will have everlasting life. So to think, I put my mind on, I live forever. So how am I going to carry myself? How am I going to direct myself to the public? How am I going to do this in my music? How am I going to do this? And as much as struggles it comes to me, I always have to think about God comes as a man. He will reveal himself, tell you something about yourself for you to understand. But it shows me that he tells me, just be you. Just be you. I gave you a talent. I gave you a gift. I gave you wisdom. I gave you knowledge. Lead other people upon with that. So when I think about that, and to know that I'll be righteous for His kingdom, I think about my mistakes. Even with these cigarettes and sometimes drinking, I'll be like, man, I'm doing too much. Let me get myself together. You know what I mean?
But you
Right now,
recognize it though.
yeah,
That's
right now I'm
growth right
in
there.
a rehab. Like right now I'm in a rehab trying to get myself together. You know what I mean? Like, cause I fuck around, and that's how I ended up back in county jail, because I was drunk. I fucked with the crystal, and that's a nasty ass drug, bro. That shit fucks with you because I'm spiritual, so it's like that messes with you on a different level. So
damn.
That like, so it, instead of it bringing good, it brings the good with the bad. With it makes it like awkward in your mind. It makes you make a wrong decision. Like if you're trying to do right, like say you're trying to kiss your son and take him to the beach and make sure he's happy, right? Your mind's gonna say, okay, let's start doing that. But then, hey, we're stopping at the liquor store. Oh, we're stopping in the hood real quick. Oh, we're doing this, and then you never succeed your destination of taking your son to that beach. So I had to realize that, like, damn, I gotta stay sober. I gotta try to do what the fuck I gotta do. Sometimes I'll drink, but I'm gonna keep it like where it says, what is it? Ephesians chapter 5, verse 18. It says, do not drink wine to get drunk. It is basically saying, even though Jesus turned water into wine, it's basically because it's get people together and to feel a vibe, to see where you're not blind and you can see the works of God and see me who I am, not just a man, but you can see the power of me and do what you got to do to focus better. You know what I mean? So I'll be like, okay, cool. Like, so when you're sober, God can work in you. When you're drunk and fucked up all the time, it puts negative spirits in you. That's why I don't like, you know, I've been faithful to my woman. This is the only woman I've ever been faithful to. You know, if I would have known the shit that I know way like now than back then, I wouldn't have been a player. I wouldn't have been with these women. I wouldn't. Why? Because women or a man sleeping with another woman or a woman sleeping with another man that's not their man that they build relationship with, it allows spirits into the life that people do not see. It allows them in your home setting. It allows them in your job settings. It allows them in everyday life. And you need to live a life. Everybody needs to live a life where they try to keep that light, like you say, you know, and uplift themselves.
Yeah. So do you apply that to your music as well? Do you consider yourself like a gospel rapper, or do you still keep it? You keep it hood, but you have a message.
I'm more of like a versatile. Now I in my music, I put a lot of God in it, but then I also give what the streets and what people would want also to hear, and then I also tell my story upon with it. So like I try to like basically put a good message out there, but then I don't try to make it where it's like, oh, I'm just directing it to just do good. Because then people looking at me like, hey, bro, you're sagging your pants, you doing all this, you're like idolism, you're swagging, doing all this. You know what I mean? So I don't judge. I don't put that in my music. I just be me in my music.
You know, there's always gonna be somebody that got something to say, man. So you can't even sweat that right there,
Always, bro.
So do you have
But it's
any,
it's how you respond to it though. It's how you act upon it. It's how you respond and what's your whole demeanor to it. I'd be like, hey, look, cool, God bless, bro. Like, you don't gotta listen to it. It's fine. I listen to it. I'm straight. Like, I want you to have a talent. I want you to have a gift. I want you to seek a higher power. I prefer that you seek God, not the Buddha, not the devil, not all that other stuff. But you gotta walk your own path and walk in your own shoes and be 10 toes and figure out what you want to do. And you're like, man, I went way down to the bottom of homeless with my daughter. All this, bro. I would do so much fucking shit, bro. It's crazy. You know what I mean? But I decided I wanted to keep seeking good. And God seen that in my heart, seen that spark in me. And so that's what led me to do better and be like, okay, I'm gonna put this on my mixtape. Just wait till I really get my studio cracking. I really have a person that's engineering my music, because I got a lot of haters on my music, bro. Like, I really, like, a lot of studios I went to, bro, and I spent money, like really spent a lot of fucking money, my hard working money. I went to warehouse jobs, shit like that, just to get the money to do it. They didn't master my shit. They didn't edit my shit right how I want it. Yeah, you know, like, whereas, like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, coasting. Like they, and then they stopped my music because I got the song called Ratchet. It really is hot. But there was an engineer in there when I was recording in the studio, and he was having the guy that was there with him that let me pay for the studio, like, hey, turn that up. Hey, mix that like that. I'm like, oh yeah, like that, bro. Like, oh yeah. Then oh, they stopped my song. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? And he's like, oh, that's mastering, bro. That's the extra charge to do. I said, first off, I gave you what you told me to come here with. You told me a certain price. You told me how to do it, and I gave you that. And you said that you was gonna master it. Now that you see it's a hot song, why are you hating on me, bro? Why are you doing that? I just was doing some BET stuff with Teddy in New York, from the Black Ink crew. They had some stuff going on. It was like probably 2018 or 19. They had a thing at the Guitar Center. And so I guess everybody's supposed to come, have the flash drives, and they perform. But I guess there's so many people that they just had. There's Teddy that was sitting there that just interviewed with the guys. You know what I mean? And I just went in there and I just rapped him a song. I was working on. I didn't think it was so hot, but it was bars. You know, I just gave him what he wanted. And right when I gave him that, he put me on the list. And then they told me, they judged me off my appearance too, on how I was dressed, had the chains on, I had the little outfits on, Air Maxes, you know. I had my hood swag. I didn't have expensive shit, you feel me? But I had a good look. So they somebody walked up, told my wife and everything, hey, out of everybody here, you got the part. I wish you could have performed because I know you would have came in hot. Bro, I worked out all night, bro. I was thinking about Kevin Gates because I seen how he was in one of his songs. I guess it's called Push It or something like that, where he's running and he's rapping his song and everything. So I'm like, I'm running through the windwards on the west of Long Beach. I'm running through it in the hood. I'm just running all around because it's a trailer park. So I'm just running around the whole circle, singing my song, rapping my song, getting ready for that performance. Drop some hot. You know what I mean? So, but as many times that people try to block my blessings, I'm still gonna get blessed. You feel me? It's okay. You gotta learn to take that with the game because it's like when I was selling dope. Not everybody's gonna buy that same. Just because that person bought that shit yesterday, just doesn't mean he'll have the money in his pocket. You feel me? Just like that. Just because you hit that house doesn't mean the next fucking house right next door has the same shit. You know what I mean? And I've hit so much. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've done a lot of real robberies, bro. That is crazy, bro. And I'm not rich. Versus I seen homies catch robberies, bro, and they nigga, 100,000 bands, 800. I'm like, bro, what the fuck did you hit? You feel me? I mean, they spent 6 years in the county in the pen, but nigga, they was rich. So I'm like, so I had to learn that wasn't my way. One day I was at the bus stop. I was like, you know what? I listened to my big homies. They're just leave it to the little homie. Stop being out here. You're a grown man. I don't want to see you lose it all again. Stop banging. One time I just was like, nigga, fuck gang banging, bro. Fuck robbing. Fuck selling dope. Fuck doing all that. I'm a gang member. I'm who I am. I'm not afraid to tell people who I am, counting none of that. I'll run my face, do what I have to do. But as so far as putting myself out there, I'm big this, twisting my fingers, tripping all the time, doing all, I'm not doing that no more, bro. Why? Because it's not getting me nowhere. It's not benefiting my life. It's not benefiting my kids. Everywhere I go, people hopping up, pulling guns and shit with my family. The game changed so much. These niggas don't even have their respect no more, bro. They don't. So I had to
We talk about
analyze
that
shit.
Yeah, man. It's these young cats, man. These young cats, they not cut from the same cloth, man. They don't give a fuck about nothing, nobody nowadays, man. And I hate to say that, man.
Yeah, see, the thing is, they raised by their young homies, bro. I was raised by OGs. OGs, triple OGs, double OGs, you feel me? Or the older cats. And they telling me, hey, move like this, bro. You ain't gotta keep the burner on you. Put the burner on the car, go across the street, bro. I'm like, yeah. It's watch this. The police you ain't gotta run all the time the police pull up. They don't know you have that shit. You don't have to have that shit in your sock. Then they put that shit over there. The young homie said, nah, keep it on you, my nigga. Do this. You feel me? Every time I do that, I'm going to jail. Or some other shit happened. You feel me? I'm like, all right, my nigga, I know who to listen to in here. You feel me? We all fucked up. We all from the same who we all. But guess what, my nigga? I'm finna move smarter than this, bro. And that's why a lot of my homies respect me. I have a lot of respect for my homies. There's some cats in there that envy me, have missed rumors, stories fucked up, things like that. And I just be like, bro, when I pop up though, they be like, oh, what's up, LOCCO? We love you, fool. I'm like, me, my nigga, all right, all right, you know, I ain't fake. I'ma still give you love, fool. Even the niggas that switched up is what it is. But I'm not finna fuck my name up. I didn't fuck my name up. I'm good. You guys fuck your name up. That's your problem. You feel me? Straight up. I'm in through Frontline County, Frontline Prison, Frontline here. You feel me? All that. So what else do I have to prove? My big homie had to tell me just like that. You've been through the streets, the county, and prison, bro. Frontline. What else do you got to prove, my nigga? I'm like, for real, huh? Like, I'm like, but it's the hood, though. She's like, yeah, what about your wife, though, and your family? Half these niggas not gonna give a fuck about you. Yeah, you from the same hood, but doesn't mean they like you, bro.
Right.
I'm like, damn. He like, but don't
You gotta
forget about
leave
your
that
niggas, though. Don't forget about your
man.
niggas, though. You get on, do your thing. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna pull up, drop y'all some money, throw a party, all that. Y'all good, but all that politic tripping, I'm out of here. Everybody know me. I was the one nigga in the hood that I didn't like that friendly fade in, getting your hands up. I didn't like that shit. I used to tell them, let's go to the east side, the north side for that shit. Let's go to LA for that shit. Let's go Compton for that shit. Let's go different places, bro. You want to fight the homie, bro. So we mad. Then you want to wonder why we had in-skirt, out-skirt, pulling guns on each other, fighting at the park doing. And then they asking me, make a decision, who you rocking with? Nigga, I'm rocking with 80, bro. Fuck. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. In-skirt, out-skirt. I'm a black boy. I'm from the women's. But I'm like, nah, I ain't doing all that. Nigga, I love you. I love Ken. I love him. And I love him too. And I don't give a fuck, bro. What the fuck you feel about it? They're like, damn, bro, that's some real shit, bro. I ain't never thought of it like that, bro. Like, I'm like, yeah, nigga, you come over here all this hype trying to stir me up. And my young homies is with me, and my big homies, they're like, oh, yeah, let's go. Nigga, they finally listen to what the fuck I said. Nigga, fuck that. The fuck is you doing? They're like, you right, bro. Like, for real.
These cats act with emotion, man. They don't think anymore and shit, man. But let's talk about your tattoos, man. How many tattoos you think you got?
Oh, I don't know, bro. I'm hit, so I'm hit all back and all that. So I'm all hit. So pretty much it started like I hit a phase when I was young. Like first thing was I got the hood star on me right here. So after that, I just started going on my sleeves. I just started doing on my shit and just started going from there. And then it was like, cause I used to jerk, bro. I'm not gonna front. You feel me? I used to jerk, bro. Like I won a competition in Pomona one time. Well, at the LA Convention Center when the New Boys was over there. They was trying to have me in their little squad or whatever, but I was in a group home at the time. And there's like 300 people and I won, bro. Like it was crazy. I won first place out of 300 people. Like they remember me, the white boy with the brown skins, the white t-shirt with the brown belt. Like he was jerking, like you feel me? I'm like, that's what I grew up doing, a reject, the cat daddy, all that, you know what I mean? So that like from that phase, it was more of a swag. Then women liked it. So I'm like, let me do it for the women. Then I'm like, all right, let me put the hood on me. Then it's like my mom died, let me put her on me. Then it's like, I see my brother-in-law, he had tattoos on his face. And I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, I'm savage, nigga. I'm a cold-hearted nigga, bro. And these bitches did me wrong. Homies doing me wrong. I'm still a thug though, nigga. Ooh, and he done taught me a lot of everything, bro. I was raised in the trap. You feel me? Like I met my baby mama and then I grew up in the trap selling dope. Police kicking in the door, all that type of shit. So you feel me? Like I don't know, bro. I just got my mom blasted, boom. And then I just started like putting different shit all over my face, bro. Like I put the money sign, music notes, and I put the crosses. Then like I just went stupid, bro. Like so I'm like, nigga, I'm savage. I'm savage. Then my baby mama broke my heart. So I got love me, hug me, kiss me, hug me, love me, but I never love you because I'm love killer. You feel me? And I got that shit right here, and I kind of regretted it when I woke up. I was like, damn, that's too big, fool. And I was like, all right, whatever. And then I just started getting everything. But I recently just got the Bible, and I got this, and I got my eyelids. I got God's gift for my eyelids. So I got all that shit because now I'm starting to put meaning stuff on me, like scriptures. I got Jesus Christ on the side of my forehead, crying for Jesus, you know, my wife, her lips, her name. I'm about to put the Trinidad bird right here because my wife, she's from Trinidad. So, you know, I love how she swang and she do her little thing. So, you know, pretty much a lot of my tattoos though, bro, it's not basic image and none of it. It's basically a lot of pain I went through. So I'll sit there and when I got tatted, I like the burn. I like the hurt that I felt. Like, because I sometimes I'll cry, fool. Like I'll cry while I'm getting tatted, bro. Because I think about so much fucked up shit in my head. So I just be like, I'm finna get this. And they be like, why are you getting that? Because I fucking want to. And he was like, bro, you're burnt out, loco. Like, you're really loco. I'm like, man, whatever, bro. Like, I'm a good heart, bro. Like, don't fuck with me, though. Like,
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Oh man. So you got any new music coming out anytime soon? Any projects you working on? Anything coming
yeah.
up?
Shout out to God's Studio. You feel me? I'm about to work on a project with him. Next month actually, I'm gonna drop the Turned Up. So
Okay.
that I streamed that on my page, on my Instagram page, a few times, and a lot of few people like that. I got that one going, and then I just touched it with my boy Rody. Shout out him too. Because I was actually supposed to go there today, but I guess some stuff went in with his family and his people. So I'm just waiting for him to hit me up again. So I'm gonna go to his studio. So we dropping a Long Beach old school classic. So um, I'm just waiting for that opportunity. And then I got an album I'm working on right now. So I'm gonna drop the 2022 dropping. So that's gonna pop it too. I streamed that on my Insta too. And then I'm finna redo the I'm a Loco. I mean, I fuck with Wiz. I like his beat, you know what I mean? And even when I get out there, it's not none of that. I'm trying to take over his beat. I even was thinking about it like I'm trying to find something that's similar to like the Black and Yellow, because I have the I'm a Loco, yeah, I have that one. And that one's basically a meaning to my wife. Like how like has so much emotion into it, so much of like feelings about her. And then I have this other song, I Love You, that I've already dropped too. It's on my SoundCloud. It's about my wife too. So I got a lot of music that I'm putting out that's basically like showing the real me, like
Yeah.
showing the good heart, the godly in me, the struggle of the hood, of basically of who I am, where I came from. If I did it, you can do it. You can find a higher power, you know? So I'm just working on that
Yeah.
shit. And then I'm gonna take over this year, bro. Yeah, this my
Hell
year.
yeah.
I feel it. I'm gonna take over this
That's
year,
what's
bro.
up. What about your social media? Go to shout your social media.
Huh?
Shout out your social media. The people that
Yeah,
get in contact with you.
yeah, LB Local, yeah. It's on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. LB Local is LB space LOCCO. Again, it's LB space LOCCO. You can find me on SoundCloud.com, YouTube.com, Spotify Music. iTunes is coming soon, and all platforms near everybody near you. Shout out to all the ones that follow my music and love my music and are fucking with me and supporting me. And even the ones that didn't see the good in me, God bless y'all, bro. Send all blessings to you. Thank you for being a good host. If it's only if they know. You feel me? Only if they
If they
knew,
only knew.
actually. You feel me? We gonna put
If they
that out
only
there.
knew.
Only if they knew the real. Yeah. You feel me? We gonna get the whole world. Yeah. So
Yeah, yo,
shout out to
man.
my boy down there, you feel me? New York. Shout out to Georgia. You know, shout out Long Beach,
Uh-huh.
shout out to Springdale, Windwards, you know, shout out all the cities, all the hoods, all the people that came from the projects, all the hoods, because I was
Uh-huh.
raised in Long Beach, Compton, Watts, LA. I know pretty much every back street that I've been on, you feel me? And shout out all the ones that are trying to change their life and do better in their
Oh,
life.
yeah.
God bless y'all,
Mhm.
bro. And I pray that I made a meaning to anybody on this interview and to
Mhm.
anybody that ever watched me. Personally, LB Loco. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Man.
Yeah, I got one. I appreciate you once again, my brother, man, for stopping in and, you know what I mean, sharing your story, man. I appreciate that, man. Before we go, though, we always want to end this on a super duper positive note. So now, the same thing is there's a youngin, you know, male or female, and they're about to go and about to get their initiation into a gang. What would you tell them?
What would I tell? Can you rephrase that?
Yeah, so let's say for instance, I'm, you know, me or like anybody about to go ahead and about to cross that street to get initiated into a gang. What would you tell them?
I'm gonna tell them,
Before
think
they
about
cross
what
that
you're
street.
doing. Think about what you're doing. Think about what it's gonna do to your family. Think about what it's gonna do to your life. Think about how it can change you. Think about the struggles. It's nothing out here, bro. There's no love in these streets, man. There's no care, bro. It's dog eat dog, wolf eat wolf, lion eat lion, dragon after dragon, bro. You either Crip, Blood, SA, Samoan, Mexican, it doesn't matter, bro. Like there's so many different gangs. Even there's the KKK, there's the Gorilla Family, there's all that, bro. Do you understand? It comes either blood in, blood out, or it comes with even worse consequences. You feel me? You gotta think about that in your life. You gotta think, bro, not just jump in it because that's what you feel at the moment, bro. But you feel me? I understand how people are, and I understand the situations. You feel me? I even talk to my young homies because my young homies, they got initiated in the hood, and they even tell me, bro, like they done cried to me, fool. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, bro, the homie got shot, and I just feel like I need to be from the hood so I could ride. So I'm just like, if you did choose that life, and if you are a young homie choosing that life, don't look to what the next homie is doing, my nigga. If you feel the situation is wrong, my nigga, and you don't see no right in it at all, don't do it, fool. Don't do it because the homie is telling you to do it. You feel me? Do it because you want to do it. Do it because that's how you feel. But just know that there's a consequence to everything, the good and the bad things that you do.
Those are all facts, man. All facts. All facts. Man, I just want to say, I definitely appreciate you coming on, man. I definitely be, as transparent as you were, man. Like, you definitely have a message that's gonna help somebody, man. And all salute to you for overcoming everything that you already overcome, and you're on your way to overcoming. I mean, you already have it mapped out. You know what you want to do, man. All you gotta do is execute it, man. That's it, It's right there. You know what I'm
I
saying?
appreciate that, man. I appreciate
So
that. Thank you so much.
keep doing what you're doing, man. Stay safe out there, man. Be a family man, Family man lasts longer, man.
Yeah,
For
it
real,
sure
man.
does. Sure
You know
does.
what I'm saying? Go home, kiss your kids, tell your wife you love her, man. Just keep doing what you've been doing, man. For real, man.
I will, bro. I
So
appreciate that.
for real, we definitely gonna have you back on, man. We definitely gonna have you back on. You
All right,
part of the ITOK family now and shit. If they only knew family. So you in the
yeah.
loop and shit, you know what I'm saying?
If they
You don't
only
getting out of it,
knew. If they
Yes,
only
sir.
knew.
Yes,
Hey, I'm
sir.
gonna shout that out on my music, bro. I got a song for y'all. Only if
Oh,
they
hell yeah,
knew.
hell yeah. Uh-huh. That's what's up, man. You stay safe out there. Again, keep doing what you're doing, man. I'll let you know as soon as this thing drops, I'm gonna add all your information into the description so they can reach out to you too. And
I appreciate that.
we'll see you soon, man.
Hey, yeah, man. Hey, happy holidays, man. Good year to you guys. Many blessings to you guys. Thank you so much. You guys didn't even have to do this, but I appreciate it so much. You don't know how much it feels good in my heart and my soul that you did this. And even God is seeing this, you know what I mean? And God is going to bless you guys so much, bro. I thank you so much. Even blessings from me to you guys in Jesus' name. Thank you, guys.
Man, the honor was ours, brother.
Right. Yeah.
Stay safe, man. Stay safe. And if they only knew.
You only knew.
All right.